Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about completing the square. So what is completing the square? Exactly. Basically, it's a technique for converting the standard form of a quadratic equation into something a little bit simpler to solve. As you can see on the left, you have an x squared term and an x term, whereas on the right, you just have an x term. So this makes it a lot easier to solve for the roots. So first, we need to set up our equation in the right form. So we want to make sure that everything's equal to 0. So we want to move all the terms to like either the left or the right side, so we get everything set to zero, right? Standard form. And then we want to divide any coefficients out front of the x squared term so that we get x squared all by itself. So here we have a out front. We divide a by all the terms, and we get b over a and c over a. Now, we need to complete the square. So in order to do that, you need to know that this d is equal to a over 2, right? And that makes sense because if you multiply the d plus x squared out, you want to have that d is equal to a over 2, because then you'll just get plain old a back here in the beginning. So if we plug that in, what we have for d, we get a over 2 plus x squared plus e, right? And now if we multiply that out, we get x squared plus ax plus a squared over 4 plus e is equal to 0. Now the first two terms look pretty similar to what we have at the beginning, right? But this a squared over 4 and this plus e now have to be set equal to b so that we can solve for e. And then we do that. So we set x squared plus ax plus a squared over 4 plus e is equal to x squared plus ax plus b. And then the x squared and the ax terms cancel out, and we get that a squared over 4 plus e is equal to b. Therefore, e is equal to b minus a squared over 4. Okay, so now I'll give you guys an example. So the example is 2x squared plus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. So everything is equal to 0, so that's good. But now we need to divide by 2 to get rid of this coefficient in front of the x squared term. So we get x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. And we find that d is 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. So if we plug that into our square equation, we get x plus 1 squared plus e is equal to 0. Now, if we solve for e, we get x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus e equals to x squared plus 2x plus 1. All these terms, the x squared, 2x plus 1 are common. So if those cancel out, we get that e is equal to 0. Right? And now we can just set x plus 1 squared is equal to 0, and we can solve for x to find the roots of the equation. And in this case, it's only x is equal to -1. That's just a pretty simple case. It gets a little bit more complicated. But as long as you follow the general rules that we had back here, you should be able to solve any equation and complete its square.